Hello. Welcome back.
We have a
No, wait.
surprise.
Don't even speak, Beth. Don't even breathe. Hold your breath for a second. Do not listen to this episode. Like, I'm not even joking when I say this. Stop. Pause this episode right now.
No, not right now. Speak and then pause.
Okay, so I'll finish and pause. I'll tell you when to pause. Let me speak this first. So, this is a 2-part episode, and part 1 has already been done. It's gone. It's out in the world. You might have already listened to it, in which case you can continue this. But if you haven't heard part 1, we have teamed up with the Vendors Table, and that episode is on their podcast. So you need to go and listen to that episode before you listen to this, because none of this will make sense.
And they're really freaking cool.
They're fucking cool. Like, if you like our podcast, you'll like their podcast.
Obviously not as cool as us.
Obviously, because we're Brits and, you know, we are notoriously cool.
You're not. I am.
No. But seriously, go and listen to that episode, and then we will catch you after you've listened, okay? So, Brian, let's just roll the intro and we'll get into this one.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be upstanding and welcome.
The Unfiltered Bride Podcast, tips from the top table and beyond.
So you know it's going to be juicy.
So we're
in New York.
We're New Yorkers. We are American. We're probably being racist right now with our accents. But we are so genuinely excited that we have finally managed to team up with the Vendors Table, because they are so cool. I'm going to try
Vendor Table.
Vendor Table.
Stop saying vendors.
But we're all vendors, 4 of us now. You'll find it. You'll know them. You already know who they are. As soon as you go on it, you'll be like, oh, those guys. So we have got 2 of the coolest American photographers ever. So I read a bit of their bio online. So I also think we know them well enough now to know that Lauren is dark. Basically, Lauren is the Beth of our podcast. So the darker, like cooler,
Hate
men, maybe some trauma. I don't know Lauren that well, but you know, some issues going on here. Versus Mike, who floral ties, here for the love and bants, here for the personality, a little bit of me, and together we have the Vendor Table. So hi guys, welcome to our side of the pond.
Hello.
How are
Also
you? Put on a
nailed
British accent then. Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Wait, no, that's Australian.
No.
Fuck, see, you fucked me up, Jordan.
Hello.
There it is.
The banter levels are already at this point in our relationship where we
Yeah.
can just be horrible to each other. I'm enjoying
Yeah.
it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, can you give our listeners a bit of a better intro for you guys? Tell us a little bit about the podcast, what you do, that kind of jazz.
Cool. All right, Lauren, you wanna do it?
Sure.
Go ahead.
We're 2 full-time wedding photographers who started the podcast basically to talk about the grittier side of the wedding industry, because no one ever wanted to fucking talk about it. We were sick of the love and light and the bullshit, and we wanted to hear the real shit. We wanted to talk about our traumas, our crazy stories, share our struggles, and really just like bring that side of this industry to the light, along with all the hilarity that occurs behind the scenes from the wedding vendor perspective. And that's what we did. And here we are today.
2 years later, so it's been a wild ride, but we started the Vendor Table actually at a vendor table,
Yes.
if you could believe that or not. Like, we sat down, we were eating dinner at a wedding. Like, we worked together. Like, I was the main photographer, she was the second shooter. It was the first wedding we
You
actually
weren't
worked
those
together.
friends that went, we should start a podcast.
It kind of did
That's
start
exactly
like that.
how it happened.
You know, and we did say we didn't want to be like, there's a lot of, as wedding photographers, there's a million wedding photography education podcasts, like educating and stuff like that. And there wasn't a lot of like truth of the industry podcasts
Or humor.
Like it was kind of just like everybody was, like she said, love and light. Everything's rainbows and sunshine
Doves
and great
and white
A lot of
Like that.
God.
Yeah.
A lot
Yeah.
of God stuff.
Yeah,
You know?
and we're like what like what if we just talk about like the fun shit, and that's how it started. And
The raunchy shit.
yeah, and,
Yeah.
we love the hot takes and the drama and like the submissions that like people send in that are extra juicy, and we love reading those. And so, and then we'll also give like kind of an unfiltered response to
Opinion.
everything. Yeah, like
No, do you guys get in trouble? So we get in trouble quite a
Yeah.
lot where people will message and be like, "Meh, meh, meh," and we're like, don't listen. It's okay. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, not
yeah,
forcing.
fuck off.
Yeah. Okay, fine.
Well,
Yeah.
here's what we did about that. We turned our bad reviews into T-shirts.
Yeah, yeah, we literally, yeah. We actually made like so we're pumping our merch line right now that just dropped, but we have a 1-star review that is actually on our Apple Podcasts, and we
Stop.
turned it into a
What
t-shirt.
does it say?
So now we're making money off of the bad reviews.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's
guys.
hilarious.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. What does it
Yeah.
say on it?
Oh my god!
Oh.
You want to know the exact?
I
the
want
exact
word for word.
quote?
It's actually I made it my personal account Instagram bio. I
She
loved
did,
it so
actually.
much. It's my TikTok bio and my personal account on Instagram is my bio.
Stop
you
it.
want to
Read
read
it
it,
out.
or you want me
Yeah.
to read it? I could actually bring it up too.
If you have it up right now, just read it.
Yeah. Oh, I have it. Hold on. So our 1-star review is: this pair is condescending, bitter, loud, arrogant, crude, incredibly defensive, and on occasion mildly interesting.
I'll take
Love
it.
That is beautiful.
Yeah.
If we did one, we'd have to do the one where they said they should give less opinions and stop eating McDonald's.
That's what they said to us.
That was our favorite.
Wow.
We were like, whoa,
Wow.
we are just trying to talk about weddings.
I
like,
replied saying, I love a nugget.
We got a new one recently, and it was
It was just like,
this is my favorite. It just says like basically like we were irritating or fucking annoying or whatever, and then it said particularly the woman.
yeah. It's always her.
I love
It's
it.
I was like, oh, they
It's
like
me, it's me.
We also get the ones that just say terrible show, like no joke. Like and we at the same point, like if you're gonna ruffle feathers,
Yeah.
you're gonna get that. And like I think the ultimate sign of success is that you have your haters. So like we love our
100%.
haters. We love our
They
haters.
drive engagement.
Yeah,
And they're
they're
still
great.
listening. That's the best part. They still fucking listen.
We used to have
Yeah.
somebody that went on our YouTube every time and one dislike on every YouTube video. And I'm like, you make our day. Like, we
Yeah.
absolutely love it. I think it stopped. We called it out on an
Yeah.
episode, and I think it's actually stopped now. We're a bit sad. So, no.
Oh,
mind.
Anyway,
God.
we're on
We
a
just
time
did that
limit.
I know. I
Yeah.
know. What,
just did
disliked
that
our
too.
video?
Yeah. Yeah.
You were the
we have-
disliker.
I would never.
Yeah, never. We
I
have a
knew
dude.
it was them. I knew
We
it
have a
was
guy
them.
that we refer to as Carl. Fuck you, Carl. By the way,
Yeah, we
like, we have this guy.
Fuck you
Carl
from
that-
England, Carl.
yeah, fuck
Yeah,
you, Carl.
Carl.
Okay, like, but we have this dude that Carl that literally like hates us in the
I love
comments
the way
on
they say
things. So,
Carl.
But like
Carl.
loves to tell us.
yeah, we
Love-
don't
they
ban-
love-
Actually,
we don't block
Yeah.
him because it's just pure entertainment to us. So
could
it's
you
like,
say, what's the name that you say really weird there? Oh, what's the... Craig. Can you just say Craig one time and then we'll
Craig.
get into some...
Craig?
Craig. It's so stupid. What the hell? What the hell is that? Anyway, we have wedding. Like we were trying to think, what will our listeners benefit from rather than hearing us just chat shit, which we will
We
happily
love to
do.
do.
Yeah.
We also want to
That
try
we
and
just
think
did for an hour, by the way.
I was going to say, if you want the chat shit, we've done it. But we want to know, like, what do you guys think that you're doing in America that is like nailing it? Because we talked before about we're very proper weddings and traditional and things like that, but like your wedding timeline is so different, and there's nothing stopping couples doing it like that here. Like we're pretty
Let's not
open to
promote
stuff.
that. Let's not.
Hey, I
promote
like
that.
a challenge.
No,
I do like.
no.
But why do you think it works your end?
I think the only thing that we're nailing over here is the couples. They don't give a fuck anymore, and like they're scoffing at tradition more than anything else. Like they're not listening to the parents as much. They're not doing doing things just because they have to do them. They're hiring vendors that are like out of the box, like content creators and things like that. They're having like live painters come and they're doing all these fun things. They're not doing like the traditional anymore. They're throwing away wedding parties. They're having small intimate events versus these big large scale weddings. So I think what people are doing great over here is really just scoffing at the traditions of a
They're
wedding day.
saying no.
Yeah, they're saying no a lot more.
Is everybody kicking? Because here, when we do a segment called Bitch from a Bride, and that's where brides bitch. Basically. The 90% of them are about other people. It's about my mum said she's not coming now because I've said I'm not having my dad walking down the aisle. My bridesmaid doesn't want to do this because I'm not paying for her dress. Like, do Americans give the kickback? Like, do they make it as hard as we do
you
here?
You guys are quite direct.
You are
They
blunt.
do. But like, I feel like people are now starting to just be like, okay, then don't fucking come.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Love
that's what we're seeing more and
It's
more.
my wedding. I want it my way. And if you don't like it, fuck off.
Fuck off.
And a lot of times, I mean, right now we're going through a bit of a financial crisis here. I think around the world, everybody's suffering just a little
Preach.
bit.
Having a great
You know?
time.
But younger generations now are struggling more than ever. And if they have to pay for their wedding themselves and you hear bitching from a family member, that might just be their 13th fucking reason.
Yeah.
They might literally just be like,
For
if you're
everyone
not paying
watching,
for
That was a big fat
two
double
middle
thumbs up.
fingers.
Yeah.
you know,
Thumbs up.
if you're not feeding me, fucking me, or supplying my finances, get the fuck out. You know?
Can that be the title of this episode?
If you're not feeding me, fucking me, or financing
financing
me, fuck off. We could probably have that as the title of the episode. Yeah, why not?
You really quickly actually just touched on it. Content creators. There is a massive uproar at the moment. There was one before, and there's another one at the moment, which I've seen on social media over the last few days about content creators throwing the pity party of they're being treated really badly in this industry.
Oh, aren't we all?
Some are, rightly so, these comments are. Some are coming from people who have pissed a lot of people off, and some are coming from people that are being treated really badly. In America, do you love content creators? What's your opinion? I've seen some of your videos on it, but I'm going to ask you on here.
I think
I mean, we just had one on the show. That was the episode we just released. Like this is a Wednesday. Like September 10th. We just released an episode on September 9th with a content creator. So, and who we adore and we love. But we think they are great for the industry. They're filling a gap that wasn't essentially there. Like wedding videographers, either like they really like around here. You'd have the budget ones that charge nothing in their studios and stuff, where like they're just sending a random guy out to film a wedding, and it's just the slow pans and the dramatic and
It's
the
dated.
it's so dated, right? And the content creators kind of filled that gap where they're
Creative
providing
gap.
raw behind the scenes, just filming with an iPhone. And in a social media driven society, people kind of crave that shit nowadays. So I mean, I think they're cool. I actually love seeing them around. They get us great content too as vendors. Like I get a ton of fucking content from our
It's because you're
content
famous,
creators.
obviously.
I know
Only
I bet
'cause
they
you're
love working
famous.
with you guys.
Yeah.
But how do you feel? So the issue that we have here is that they are taking content over the shoulder of a photographer. So they're basically taking the image that you set up and sending it to them quicker.
And they're not using iPhones. They're using other devices such as like I've seen
Drones.
drones. I've seen
Yeah.
different like
there it is.
Then they're not
you
a
know,
content
like
creator.
They're not a
like,
content creator.
the
You're not a
vlogging,
content creator.
what they call the
Yeah.
little vlogging cameras.
Yeah.
The 360, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
GoPros.
just a wannabe videographer.
Yeah.
Pick one.
Yeah.
Just pick one.
This is our problem. We've always said similar.
They're
of like,
doing
if
too
you're,
much.
Yeah, if you're doing content, I want the stuff that the videographer and photographer aren't getting. That's the point.
Correct. You're trying too hard. There's no reason
Yeah.
for that.
You don't need to
Don't
do
get
that.
Like, there's some I love, there's some I'm really good friends with and I will always recommend. And there's some that I just think don't throw the pity game when you're stepping on people's toes.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I was going to say before. Is that Mike and I have worked with great content creators who introduce themselves. They talk to us. We have a conversation on the day of and make sure that we're all on the same page and that we're not getting in each other's way. No one's stepping on toes, and we've not had an issue. However, I think the majority, or it's at least split 50-50 of photographers and videographers have this like animosity towards content creators that comes from inexperience.
Yeah.
The content creators, it's still so new that they don't really know the ins and outs of what they should
I
be
think
doing.
they don't know the wedding industry. They may know, I mean, they
Correct.
probably know their phones more than most people and creative people. But if you don't know the runnings of a wedding, that's where you piss people off because you're stood in the middle of the aisle just before. We all know the rings are happening, which means the kiss is coming up, but you're stood right. I think that's the bit that has
It's
become
really
the
like-
issue.
Yes, we're all there to serve the couple. That's what we're there to do. But
Yeah.
there is an unspoken hierarchy here that you have to respect.
Yeah.
And I think that it's very easy to be respectful. Like you just. need to
What's your
communicate.
hierarchy? Give us the American hierarchy.
You
Go on.
really want me to hurt people's
I
feelings,
want it.
don't you?
Do it.
It's planner,
Yep.
photographer,
Yep.
videographer,
Yep.
and then everybody else.
In that order.
You peasants.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where does venue sit?
Yeah.
Well, the venue is like we would kind
Venue's
of
up there.
Yeah, venue is. I
Like
mean,
we can't do anything without the venue,
venue.
coordinator's permission, and we never would.
Mm-hmm.
Like we're not just gonna
Yeah.
take the couple and be like, "Hey, bye. We're gonna go do whatever we want out here." No, you need to ask permission and be respectful. So
Yeah.
like, it really is. Those top four are key. And then like yes, content is important if the couple paid money for it.
Yeah, I guess it's the
Whatever
same as
the
like you said,
couple
having an
thinks is
illustrator there. They've paid. They obviously like that service.
Correct.
How do we
Yeah.
like for you guys? I would expect you guys to take some photos of the illustrator doing their thing, and clearly they want that involved. So I guess it's a similar kind of thing of content of they want it. So therefore, step to the left a bit and let them get the shot as well. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. That I think planners though are always top of the hierarchy. Always like it, like
boss.
it's
Love you.
you have to.
You're
be.
welcome.
I'm gonna
over,
give it to you
over here.
because you deal with a lot more people, personalities, stress than we do. Like we're dealing with photos and families, right? That's all. We're not dealing with the other vendors really. We're
Yeah.
not like
Yeah.
handling any of that behind the scenes stuff. That's all you, and that's a lot.
Planners
So,
touch every facet of the day from start to finish. So it's on a wedding day. If there is a planner on site, and I'd say for me, it's 70%. There's a planner coordinator on site. For other photographers, that might be less. But if a planner's on site, I default to them for everything because it's just
Yeah.
like you're running the show. You are even if you are a full service planner, you are coordinating
Yeah.
the entire day. You
I
run the show.
agree, and it's we were saying before, but it is still a bit new here. Like it was just for luxury weddings, and now it's really kind of coming into its own a bit more. But we still have photographers that don't understand that role, and therefore it then becomes this power trip thing. And I'm like, I don't want to do what you're doing. You take the photo, like you please carry on, but I'm doing all this stuff so that you can actually just do your job rather than
Yeah.
having to move people and sort timings and blah, blah. And by the end of the day, they're always like, oh yeah, no, it makes sense. But I'm like, yeah, but why are you such a dick at the start then?
It makes me laugh. Like this, photographers have such an ego, and for what? You're not.
Yeah,
a celebrity.
why?
You're
You take a pretty photo.
You're taking photos at someone's wedding. Relax.
Yeah. It's like at the end of the day, it's like
Relax.
cool, great. What? Well, you got 100 Instagram likes. Cool, great.
God.
Yeah.
Okay, you're so cool. It's like fuck off, bro. You're not a
So
celebrity.
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Yeah.
How often do you guys use your celebrity status? Like, how many times do you go to weddings now where people don't know? Fuck off, that's a lie. Where you go to a wedding and they
Never.
don't know who
You
you
know
are.
who I am?
They don't know who you are, and
know
they
who
start
I
talking
am.
to you like you're an
Never.
idiot, and then you have to be like, vendors say, "Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, that's my podcast."
I do a podcast, by the way.
Not once, never.
No, yeah, like
Hand to God.
We would be such
believe in
pieces
God.
of shit if we did. That.
Anyone
No, like-
listening has experienced it, please let us know the story because there's
yeah,
definitely a
yeah,
story.
yeah.
of
I
that.
want the American send us in messages going. They walk around the place going, "Have you fucking heard my podcast?" Da la la.
It's weird when guests come up to us though, like because guests at a wedding will come up to. I listen to your show. Oh my god, you're the wedding photographer. Oh my, and I'm
That's
like,
the
what?
funniest part.
It's
is like
so
there are
fucking
people
funny.
who just random people. Like they're not in the wedding industry. They just find us entertaining for whatever
Yeah.
reason, and it's hilarious. They'll
People
come up to
love
us and-
weddings. Love it.
It's so weird, but at the same point, we don't take. It
I tell
that
this
way.
story all
No.
the time because it was the most unexpected thing that ever happened to me. I was at TJ Maxx buying a fake plant, and I looked like I had rolled out of a dumpster. I was filthy. I had not showered. I looked like a hot disaster. And I walked out holding this gigantic fake plant, trying to take it to my car. And somebody pulls up in the parking lot next to me and just goes, "My wife really loves your podcast, and she was too afraid to come up to you in the store."
Cute.
So I just thought that I would pull up and make her talk to you. And I was like,
Here, have my plant.
can I put my plant down?
It's good that I had a similar. I was at a Sabrina Carpenter concert with my daughter, and this girl came out and was like, "Oh oh my God. And I was like, this is the coolest moment of my life because my daughter
Yeah.
now thinks I'm famous, like full vibes.
Like,
It was
full
not Sabrina
stop.
Carpenter, but like it is. And we say on the podcast, like, if you do recognize us, can you make sure you come over in front of other suppliers so they think we're
Yes.
cool? Because that's really nice for us.
For me, it's when so we do engagement sessions here, and like there's a lot of like popular spots, and like one of the most popular spots is a beach that's local to us, where on any given day, like there's 10 photographers there with their clients. And probably when the podcast started blowing up, like there was one time I was with my clients and I'm walking them around this beach, and it's very large and everything like that. Every photographer came up and we're like, oh my God. And my clients are like, who the fuck are you? Like, and I'm like,
Can we just lock our prices in now?
I'm like, I just have a podcast, and I guess they listen, and it's fine. Like, you know, and
It's also weird
It did
when
make me
other-
feel really cool in front of my
Yeah,
clients, though. It
it's
really
cool.
did. So
It's also really weird when like we live here and we're some people that we've been friends with for a while, but like not like a solid friendship, but like an acquaintance, right? And now suddenly like talks to you like you're this kind of elevated persona, but you're not. You're
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
we're just two
Still-
fucking
I'm
losers
Still a
with
scumbag.
cows. We're just
yeah,
garbage people.
Yeah.
And it's just I don't know. It's bizarre.
fun.
It's weird.
It's
it's
great
just fun. It's fun.
What I'd really like to know
I was going to
from
say, I have a
you
million questions.
is what do you think we do here in the UK that's really freaking cool that our clients should be doing? If they're not doing it, what is the kind of like top 3 things that we do that you're like, this
But
is what
I
we
want to
need?
add a pre-question onto that of what do you think English weddings are like? Like if somebody said to you, we want an English wedding, what are you picturing?
Top hats and monocles, 100%.
I'm picturing the big hats, old
Yes.
ladies in dresses that start here.
Ruffles, a lot of ruffles. Like the
Guys,
the
we're actually
bonnets.
really
What's a bonnet?
cool.
What a bonnet?
We don't
is
wear,
a-
right, I hate to break your bubble, but we don't wear monocles, we don't have
God
bonnets.
damn it.
But we
So
do drink a
disappointing.
lot of tea and we do have tea stations at weddings. So
That's nice.
That's
Yeah.
really nice.
I
That's
wish I
lovely.
had like a tea or coffee station to just go to.
Yeah, we did talk
suppliers
about it
do
on,
appreciate that.
on the part 1, but I love your schedule. Like it's just we broke it down and everything like that, and like I think
It just makes sense.
it makes beautiful sense, whereas our weddings don't make sense.
But
I
do
know
you
there's
think
gonna
it
be
makes
some
sense?
Americans that are listening to this who are just like, fuck these traitors, right? Like, 'cause we like things.
But we're listening to yours thinking, actually, that's quite cool of breaking it up like that and you're basically doing a longer, well, it's not even longer, but a bigger version of our drinks reception and then kind of just staying in one space, which is nice because I'm guessing it's how you keep that energy flowing. Like I think
Yes.
Brits are known as being quite like alcoholic and we love our booze and we love our party and stuff. We can handle our
I
drink
Don't you
a
guys
little.
start drinking at like 10 years old?
Yeah.
Oh God, yeah, like a cider in the local pub, and if you drive home, then fuck it, doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
But we do peak too soon, but we can't peak too soon because we won't make it to the end
Yeah.
of the night. Like if we did it your way, we would kind of be up dancing. You'd have ties around your heads. And then trying to do speeches, you'd have to then all kind of sit back down and
Yeah, once we're going, you can't stop.
Yeah.
But what I love about your
Yeah.
timeline actually is when you're doing your photos and the group photos, that is the best you're going to look. Your makeup is fresh. Your
Yeah.
hair is fresh.
Yep.
When we do our group shots, we're like sweating down the ceremony, all the way through the ceremony.
Yeah, you've cried in the
Nervous, you've
ceremony,
cried.
yeah.
We're back
Yeah.
out, and then the wind's blown all our hair and our veil out, and
yeah.
then we're doing group
Yep.
shots. But
I
guys,
didn't
we're not
even think
changing
about
it.
that aspect of it.
Yeah, same. I actually
I
didn't
do
either.
like a first look. We'll go back to Beth's question in a minute. We've gone way off topic.
No, we've got a time limit.
I know. There's
And
too
we're
many
not
things to talk
doing
about. If you were going to give advice to English couples, would you tell them to do a first look?
I think so. I think they're really nice.
I would say try it.
Give it a
Just
shot.
try it and see how you like it because honestly, it really does alleviate some of the stress of trying to accomplish so much in such a short period of time.
It also ensures that the couple spends more time together on the wedding day.
Yeah.
I
That's the other
100%
thing.
agree with that. I think the
Like
only downfall is that aisle. Most English people, anyway, want that. He turns around on the aisle, sees me there, and that's the moment. But then
Okay.
You can
but
do
not
that in a first
everybody
look.
reacts like that.
Yeah,
No, they
you can
don't.
Do
react-
you get a
and
lot of
I've seen-
criers?
Yeah, I do. My
Sometimes.
grooms are dramatic. I love every second of
Because
it.
so are you.
But yeah,
Yeah, I was
100%.
gonna say.
Mike calls to like
Shots
Michael.
fired.
Okay, I
Oh,
fucking
he knows it. He
no.
knows
I'm like, listen. I love the drama. I'm a hopeless romantic. She's an ice queen, but I'm
He's
a
soft.
hopeless
Yeah.
He's a
romantic.
softie.
I cry. I've cried at parent dances. I cry at moments. I love it.
No, see, that's the thing is like other
I
people in
fucking
love, it
love
gets
it.
me.
I love this shit. This is
I
what-
still
like
cry
the
at
only reason I'm
weddings.
still in this industry is because I like the corny line. Love. I do. I think it's fucking
Yeah.
great. Okay, every day's a rom com.
I love
I
love.
love.
Well,
It's-
because you can tell right away, can't you? Like who's really in love and who's just kind of like
100%.
doing it to shut
Yeah.
someone up.
Have
But-
you ever
but
had
a
anyone
fir-
split up?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. 100%.
Oh
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
What's the tea?
Cheaters, pumpkin eaters. We've had like
Pumpkin eater.
you know
What's a pumpkin
people
eater?
that you
Of
can
someone who
tell
eats pumpkins.
immediately.
It's a phrase here.
The phrase over here. It's stupid.
I was like, what does that mean?
Just a cheater.
Yeah. It's a schoolyard
Schoolyard
insult.
slang.
Cheater, pumpkin eater.
Yeah.
I don't know. You could really replace it with anything if you want to
Yeah.
be dirty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
But first looks are emotional. They're great. You get things done earlier and stuff like that. You spend more time together as a couple. I just think, and like you ladies said, like, you know, the makeup's fresh, the hair's fresh, everything
also-
else is, you know.
Let's talk about the anxiety.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the nerves part of it. Sometimes people just, I've noticed this in my couples, before they see each other, they are a ball of nerves.
They're not the
And they
same
don't calm
person,
the
are
hell
they?
down.
You speak to, especially the groom on the morning, and I'm kind of like, oh my god, maybe he doesn't like me. I'm not getting a good vibe.
Yeah, you're like,
after
"Do you not
the
want me here?"
after the ceremony, they're like, hi, that was so great. I'm like, what the? Who are you? Like,
Yep.
This is so
sometimes, like,
weird.
sometimes that seeing each other for the first time down the aisle isn't exactly what they think that it's going to be.
yeah.
There's
You know,
also
there's
a lot of pressure
of
on that moment, isn't there?
I feel
there's
like
a
there's
lot
more
of
pressure for the
eyes.
grooms. Yeah.
There's
To
a lot
is he
of
going to
pressure
cry?
on a groom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and like he's like, what if he's not a crier?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
leave the fucking poor guy alone.
Yeah.
Everyone's just going, you're going to cry?
One and only time.
Yeah.
One and only time I'm going to stand up for a man.
Wow.
She must be feeling good today.
yeah.
But like a lot of ladies around here, what they'll do is they won't wear their veil, or they won't wear their veil for the first look,
Yeah.
and then wear their veil for down the aisle, so it's a
Cute.
different look. You
They
know?
I've
Also,
also seen
well-
where they add a skirt, like, you know, when they've got a
Yep.
more to their dress, they put
Yes.
the rest of the stuff on. But I think they do that, and then I think they get to the aisle, and the guy doesn't know. He has no
Yeah, he doesn't
clue
give a
that they've
shit.
added anything. No, he's still like,
Yeah.
you still look nice.
Yeah, I think when it's a big dramatic veil, like with a blusher and stuff like that, it
Yes.
could add a lot of drama, you know, and make
They
it
also
more emotional.
sometimes they'll do like their private, like their personal vows during the ceremony, as opposed to, you know, like it's still something different.
Yeah. Because
The
what are
vows
your
to me are-
ceremonies like? Because we obviously, we talked about this in the first episode, but our most popular ceremonies are a registrar ceremony. You don't pick
Yeah.
the people that are coming. It's quite legal and quite
Yeah.
specific. Like this, they can be lovely, and you can have readings by your family and stuff like that. But what are your ceremonies? Are they? Because when I picture American weddings, I literally just picture their mate doing it. I picture
Yeah,
Joey
that's-
Tribbiani.
Sometimes
Yeah, that's a lot of them are like that. A friend,
a friend, a family member.
I'd say like
They're
I
very
want.
personal.
I want to say if like out of the ones that are done on site, like we're not talking church ceremonies here because those are done by priests or deacons or things like that. But an on-site wedding that is officiated is usually, I want to say 70% of the time by a friend or family member, and 30%
Is it because
of the
it's
time
free?
by.
I'm assuming.
You know,
I feel like that's like,
I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
feel
Like there's professional officiants here. I
Yeah.
don't know if you have them there.
Yes.
Where it's like they are, you know, a justice of the peace or like a judge or something along those lines, or they you know, I don't know.
I would say it's probably closer to 50-50.
I feel
I
like
see a
I
lot
feel
of,
like I'm
like-
seeing a change of more friends.
It's
this year.
definitely
It's-
changing.
yeah. It,
Because
it
I never
varies,
thought
I
about
think,
the
probably
fact
per
that
vendor.
because is it legal? You can get married wherever you want with whoever you want.
Sometimes
Yeah,
Okay.
there are rules, and like a lot of people don't realize this, but they have to like get their like officiant's license from a specific place, and if it doesn't, if you're not actually like allowed to do or perform a service.
Yeah.
Their wedding didn't actually happen.
Yeah.
Oh,
We've
So-
seen that happen.
And that has happened.
Yeah.
So,
We get the stories of that. But I would say most like get licensed. There's online services.
make
where
sure
you get
you're
licensed,
doing it
you
the
know.
right way, people.
Yeah.
yeah. Because I
But
never
they-
thought we're
yeah.
quite we celebrants here, where they are professional celebrants who come and do the ceremony. But I never thought we're all trying to push them being legal here. But I didn't think about the fact that if it comes to where you can, like you guys do, their competition will then be friends, which I've never really, because why would you pay a celebrant when you can get your mate to do it for free?
Yeah, that's a lot of them do it around here. They just the big joke is like by the power vested in me by the Universal Life Church, which is the Universal Life Church is like an online place where you could like fill out a questionnaire and become a licensed officiant or celebrant. So that's like part of the lore, I guess. As a friend will get certified as a officiant or celebrant from the Universal Life Church, and they will have their license to wed. So you will see vendors, like no joke. There's a master of ceremonies here that has stepped in because a celebrant did not show up, and he officiated the wedding because he is a licensed officiant.
Oh.
So
are
kind
the
of a great
You
thing.
have in your pocket.
Yeah, it is.
I mean,
Whack
like,
that
like
outfit.
girls, like get like if you got licensed, you could be like, if anyone didn't show up, you could step up.
So I actually, our last episode that just went out, I had to do exactly that, but I cannot do a legal ceremony. So I stood up and did a ceremony, but they had to legally, you'll have to go back and listen to the episode. But that's exactly what happened. But because it's not legal here, it meant nothing. It just obviously was for the show. But we do get a lot of people that will legally get married in a registry office and then have their friend do it. But what are your ceremonies? Because some friends are not good at it. Like, are your ceremonies all amazing, or do you do a lot of ones where you're like, this is carnage?
Oh yeah, there's some that are.
Some of them are. You're like,
I'd say the majority though, they really try.
They
like
do,
you know,
yes.
yeah. Like
Good.
I'd say
That's
90,
basically going,
90%, 95%
really
take it serious.
really good job of that.
Yeah, you
Well
tried.
done. You tried.
Yeah.
I had one recently that the officiant was a friend and he was high on mushrooms the whole time.
Love that for him.
He did a
I
great
don't love it
job
for
for
everyone.
somebody who was
Oh.
hallucinating.
Guys, I'm going to
I'll
need
give
you to
him
sit
that.
down.
I haven't seen anything like that yet. So
Wowee.
yeah.
I have another
No,
question.
We're looping
Oh,
back around
sorry,
to my
Beth.
question
All right, go.
because you're never
I'll
going to
speak up.
answer it otherwise. And
And
this
back
is
to you,
for
Beth.
our listeners. So you've said you love our timeline. What else do we do that you think is cool that we should be doing? What should our couples take from this episode that is an absolute must?
Oh, tell your family to go fuck themselves.
Yeah.
They do need to hear that. You
They
guys
do
do
actually
need to hear that because they worry. Like, people literally make themselves sick in wedding
What are they
planning.
going to do? What's the worst that happens? They stop talking to you? Oh,
Yeah.
then who's really the piece of shit here?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know.
Blame-
I am.
She's so
I always
savage.
tell,
I thought I was savage.
Wait for the
I
hate
tell
we'll get on
couples
this
all the time.
episode.
Yeah. I tell all my couples like you if you need somebody to blame me.
Yeah,
Like,
I'll do
blame
it.
me.
Yeah,
I'll take
we
the
do
arrow.
that.
I'll be the
Yeah.
asshole.
I
don't
always
care.
say blame the venue. Oh, there's
Yeah.
not enough space. The venue told me I can't do it.
Yep. Blame your planner. The
blame
planner
someone
will take
else.
an arrow. The photographers will gladly take an arrow. I take
don't-
arrows from my couples all the
You
time.
should not care if the aunt that you haven't spoken to in 10 years is at your wedding.
Yeah. Fuck 'em.
Yeah, it's. I agree, and we're very much like that. But it's
But
so
we
hard
are
when you're
polite.
actually in it, isn't it? But I've
Brits.
been in the situation where I'm pissing people off, and I'm like, oh, but it's my day. Like, we did the same thing. We paid for it. Like, what gives you any right to do it? But you do get closer and closer. It's so difficult to try and feel like you want to, because there's no point inviting people if you don't want them to have a nice time. Like, that's the kind of balance of it, of just elope. If you genuinely don't give a shit about anyone, just elope and thingy. But it's how do you try and make sure everyone's having a really nice time, but equally on your own terms? Like,
Yeah.
With your cash.
Honestly, I would just be
Yeah.
like, listen, if we this is what happened. My ex and I, when were doing wedding planning, right? It's not a great omen starting off with like my ex-husband, right? But this is how it went for me. Is the family wanted us to have a wedding, and we started the planning process, and it started getting into well, you have to invite this person because this person will get upset if you don't invite this person. And listen, my mom's married 3 times. We got some bad blood up in there,
Yeah.
right? I wanted to invite my ex-stepfather. They don't get along. And I was like, can they behave? I don't know. And I'm going through all of these things in my head. My ex-mother-in-law was, going through the whole thing where it was like, you have to invite this person. You have to invite this person from Florida that you haven't spoken to in X amount of years. And it finally got to a head and I was just like, I'm going to the courthouse. Okay. If you wanted it, I didn't give a shit if I had a wedding. I just wanted to be married.
Yeah.
And if everybody wanted it their way,
You wouldn't do
that's
it.
fine.
Yeah.
I want it my way. And if then no one's going to get what they want.
Yeah.
So
did
we're
you
going
go to the courthouse?
You're not. I sure did.
Did you?
She's a stubborn
You're so
girly.
ballsy though. We're too polite.
I
We're
did
like,
piss
oh
people
God.
off.
Yeah.
We did piss people off, and that was fine. There was a person, I'm not saying who it was, who didn't speak to us for a month. Okay, so be
Yeah.
it.
At
Who's
the
the
end of
asshole in this situation? Not
At the
me.
end of the day, you are getting it's a marriage. It's not a wedding. Like a wedding is a bonus.
This
a
was
wedding's
not for you. It was
Yeah.
for me.
a wedding's a
What is
luxury.
the industry like over there? Because I feel like we're at a, and again, we kind of touched on the first episode of like TikTok and COVID and all these different factors have kind of really shaken up the wedding industry. And I don't know if it's for the better or for the worse, but what is your thoughts on the wedding industry at the moment?
It's very spread. Like in America, it's very spread out. It's very different, and it varies from state to state. So, the New York market is a lot different than what it would be in Texas, and Texas is a lot different than what it would be in California or North Dakota. So there's so many different markets here. There's not like you ladies said, like your timeline's in a box. Like everybody does it that way. Whereas here, everything's different because
Everyone does it different.
Yeah, like, and we learned that, like, we honestly were like not educated in the fact of when we started the show, we were like, oh, everyone
lived in a bubble.
We lived in a bubble,
Yeah.
and we fully got exposed to the fact of when the show got bigger that places do it differently, kind of
We
thing.
had no idea.
So-
which is like very, again,
America
we'll
is-
be the first to admit it. Like,
Yeah, America is a melting pot. It's a melting pot.
Yeah.
So it's different cultures, customs, things like that. So I think like it's gonna vary from state to state, region to region. Even no joke around here, county to county, which are I'd say 10 miles away. Like what is that? Like 15 kilometers, something like that. So I don't know my miles.
Why would
to
you even
kilometers.
say that?
I don't fucking know.
why would you even say that? You don't know.
You don't know what
I
you're
don't
talking
know.
about.
Yeah, no fucking
Watch,
clue.
someone's
Just
going to
throwing
out
out
that
numbers
like,
here.
that's so wrong.
That's
Can we
incorrect.
borrow? Can we borrow the metric system?
Yeah.
I would love to. I would love to use that because it makes sense.
Yeah.
You can have
we're the
that. You can
fucking
have that.
morons that.
I
yeah,
think
that
there's
had
a
to
lot
do
of
everything
words
different.
that you can have from us, like some of the things you say. Can you say inquiry as well?
Inquiry.
Inquiry,
Yeah, what the fuck?
Inquiry.
An inquiry.
Well, you guys say aluminium. You just
Yeah.
make
Yeah.
up.
That's
Oh, I
right.
was gonna
We made
steal
the
that
word.
one.
We wrote the
Yeah.
language.
but
did
if
it
you
weird.
no, but if you look at the word aluminum as an American, it is aluminium. It is
Exactly.
spelled aluminium.
Thank you, Mike.
I had British coworkers, so I know all this stuff. Like
He
already.
wants to be one of us. Come over here. You can come stay with us.
I
Guys,
love
if
the
you
UK.
are having a London
One, I am a
City
huge-
wedding,
It
Get
is
the-
not,
yeah.
Michael.
London City
What?
wedding,
It is not
Michael
spelled
wants
aluminium.
To be
It's
here.
spelled aluminium.
No,
I
it's
think
spelled aluminum.
No, it's aluminium. I think
It's
in
not.
the official dictionary. I don't know.
I'm
Yeah.
literally
I love
looking
it.
at
Stop
it right
taking
now.
letters out of our
I
words.
was showing something else.
Fight.
We're gonna have an argument.
I
I'm
was
a
showing
nerd.
something
I
else.
graduated 11th in my class.
Yeah, she is.
I know
a,
how
At
to
12.
What a spelling bee.
she is a nerd. She is.
I mean, if you love Americans,
Yeah.
Michael wants to come
I
over here and
don't.
shoot a London wedding. We need
I
some
would
city
love
cool
to.
people.
Mike wants a London
Love
City
to.
wedding. Lauren wants a Scottish
Dark
castle.
Dundee Castle.
Like,
Yeah.
preferably with like a dark couple. Do you know what I mean? Like just mad.
Moody.
Yeah.
Moody.
I want
Okay.
Gomez and Morticia Adams is what
Yes.
I want.
Oh,
Give it to
Okay.
me.
lovely.
We'll find you that.
Thank you.
I want to do
Thank you.
you a bit of a quick fire. I basically
Bit
want to
forward.
know. I want to do you, okay? If we weren't so far away, then
The feeling
you
is
know.
mutual, Georgie. Don't tell
Good.
Brian.
I know. He can't hear. It's fine.
Okay.
It's like a quick fire, but I want you to tell me whether you think you guys do it better or we do it better.
Okay.
And I'm
Ooh,
willing
okay.
to fight you on this.
Yeah, we do like an
Okay.
argument on this podcast.
Oh, Beth
so
wants to throw down already. I love this. Okay.
she's ready. Right. Ceremonies.
I think we do it better.
I think we do it better.
I think you do it better as well.
Okay, all right.
Our celebrant led ones are similar to your. I think that's the good way.
Yeah.
Yeah, you do some really cool shit as well a lot of the time as well, and a lot of things I see like AV and production wise, you guys absolutely nail. We're a bit behind.
We are a bit
techie.
behind on the tech stuff actually, and also you guys have got so much space.
Yeah, you've got really cool background.
Yeah.
Like you have just. Yeah, we'll do it there or here or there. Whereas we're like, oh, we can fit 40 people there. Okay, cool.
Yeah. We have a lot of depth to where we could do things. So
Yes, we do not. You would be shook if you went to a London City wedding. I'm not going to lie to you because they'll be like, this is the room for the ceremony, the wedding breakfast, and the evening, and the drinks reception is in this little bit there. And you'd be like, okay. Yeah. We'll show you, don't worry. I think I know the answer to this one, but timings.
I like yours.
I think I agree. I think I like your timing.
Yeah, after you went over your timelines, that it just sounds so fantastic.
Like not having to travel to like 3 different locations sounds great.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I agree. Okay, we're
love
1
that.
for 1. It's all right.
1-1.
Drink, alcohol, cocktails.
Oh, that's the UK, 100%. You kidding me?
Do you guys all get boozy?
We get
Yeah,
boozy,
we get
but
boozy, and we have like specialty, like intense
Specialty drinks.
cocktails sometimes.
But
What do you guys
fucking-
drink? Beer?
No, we
No,
do, but yes.
We drink elderflower.
Elderflower cordial. We do cocktails pretty well, to be fair. We do have a lot. We do signature cocktails.
His and hers
All
cocktails.
right, so
Yeah.
it's pretty much the
have
same.
you been to
then.
London or England, Lauren?
No.
Oh my god.
You've not
Oh my
even
God.
been to England at no,
No,
like
I'm good.
Okay, I could speak from experience. English, some of the best times I've ever had were in an English pub drinking
Yeah.
fucking like, and I've had like nights out at like one of those fancy ones and stuff like that you guys
Yeah.
have over there. That's like nice, and the cocktails are great. I don't wedding day. I can't tell. We do have signature cocktails like
We have
couples.
the same
you do that.
cocktails here, Michael.
It's probably
Yeah,
the
but
same.
our
I think
drinking
they're
We
is
have
all-
a good
culture.
bartender.
No, but everything tastes better there. Like I will be honest with you, like the shit we put into our food and stuff here
Oh no,
is
I'm gonna.
disgusting.
If you're gonna talk about the food, I'm gonna go with you guys.
Yeah, like
Oh,
it's-
so I was going to say, I was going to give us drink, but I was going to give you guys food because when you talked about the cocktail hour in your last episode, you are
Well, we
miles
have
Yeah, but
above
our
us in
food
that.
will give you cancer and like a third
That's
eyeball.
fair.
Yeah, it's great. It tastes delicious. Okay, but there are
It's-
more preservatives and shit in our food than anything else. Like
It's
it's,
full
disgusting.
of fat, red 40, and cancer.
Yeah, so like
Yeah.
that. There's a reason.
I think
like
I might
there's a reason
pass
our
on that
food
one,
tastes
actually.
really good.
Can we have your
Yeah, I was gonna
your
say-
quantity and service? Because I think you guys
Yes.
are nailing service. We're not as good at that. But let's have
Mm-hmm.
our ingredients.
Yeah, 100%.
Fine.
So
That'd be
a
great.
traditional American wedding, let's say, what are your drinks, reception drinks, cocktail hour drinks, food, wedding breakfast? Well,
Yeah, give us
food.
the last
What
wedding you
is, like,
did.
this
Specifics.
standard kind of.
So
if
the
you could pick-
cocktails,
Open. That's open
it's
bar.
open bar. You can
Yeah.
order whatever you want.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
not-
always do open bar, don't you? You don't ever do cash
Yeah.
bar.
No,
yeah,
never.
open. There's no cash bar.
We
So-
do cash
so
bars.
it's-
We do cash bars a lot.
Oh, hate
So as a
that.
guest, you have to fucking pay.
I forgot we didn't talk about
Are
this.
you
So
fucking
You need to
kidding?
pay to come to my wedding. You need to pay to pick an outfit. You need to give me money in a card. You need to pay for your own drinks.
Some weddings.
What's the point of
like,
going?
Why are you going to a fucking wedding?
So the problem is there's a very big divide. Like we did a free bar. Like we're quite heavy on drink and free bar and all these things. Some weddings you will go to, a typical British wedding, you will get 2 drinks in the drinks reception, wine on the table, a Prosecco fizz for speeches, and a tea
Wow.
for
That's
free. And then the
horrible.
rest of it you can buy.
You
Yeah.
can bring a flask though, right?
No, absolutely
No,
not. You'll get
absolutely
kicked
not.
out.
You'll get kicked out.
Get the fuck out of here. I would
No.
be
Yeah.
like, no, I'm good.
Hard pass, Mike.
Nah.
Do you take back your answer before about
Yeah,
the cocktails? Yeah,
fuck that shit. No. Are you
But-
No.
The good weddings,
do a
I
free
say
bar.
good, that's awful. But the people that have the budget to do it, but this is the problem. Hear me out. We drink so much that for couples to put on a free bar, it is.
Dangerous.
Oh my god!
spenny.
Like, yeah, ridiculous money. Especially if you're at a venue where they're like, if you get a marquee, most people that do a marquee do a free bar because they're buying their own alcohol. They pay for some bartenders
Yeah.
and fine. If you're in a London City wedding venue, they're like £13 a cocktail, and
And
we
the
will
rest.
drink them all fucking night. Lots of them. But you've got a lot of guests. So actually, how much is like a normal? If you were
It's
doing an open
standard.
bar,
Like catering halls usually just automatically include it.
It's included. That's probably also a reason our weddings cost a lot. Is the alcohol tab? I would say if they're if it wasn't included, an alcohol tab on a wedding would probably be like $15,000 to $20,000 of American. Like 150 people drinking unlimited throughout the night. You know, like when you.
But
think
what are you
about
guys
that,
drinking?
Yeah, what
It's
do you drink?
like, and that's everything.
Everything.
That could be top shelf liquor. That could be I mean, a lot of people do like espresso martinis as their signature drink, old fashions. Like
so when you go to a wedding as a guest, you get the most expensive drink on the free bar.
most of the time, I don't.
stick
I
with
don't.
wine.
I'm a Tito's. Like, do you have Tito's over there? Tito's vodka?
Of course I do.
No, we don't. What's
No?
Tito's?
I thought that
Tito's
was
is-
Tito's is.
Yeah, it's
I
an
thought
American vodka.
Oh
Tito's
no,
was
you're
a
right.
chocolate
It
bar.
is. It's made in Texas, isn't it?
It's an American vodka, so
I
it's
thought it was
a
like
very
Cheetos.
yeah.
Tito's.
Tito's is like an American vodka. It's very, very pure, and really good. I
At least
love
that's
it.
what they tell us.
So
I
you'll
mean,
have like spirits and mixers, and just drink it
Yes.
throughout the night.
Yeah.
Okay.
For me, it's a Tito's soda. Tito's soda is like my go-to for a wedding because it hydrates you, so I don't feel like I'm hungover after.
Oh no,
Like-
we do this thing where like we actually have a drinking game in England where it's like 5 half pints. So you do a half pint of beer, half pint of cider, half pint of ale, half pint of Guinness, and then a half pint of soda to mess it all up. And basically you try and not be sick. That's the stupidness of us. That's
Sounds
what we do.
awful.
Yeah,
That
it
sounds
is.
awful.
It's funny.
And we love tequila
Yeah.
rose. Do you like tequila
Shots.
rose?
Rose, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I've
That's
heard
it of
of
us.
tequilas.
I
Yeah.
don't do shots when I go to weddings.
A lot of the
no. Oh, God,
venues
no.
around here also ban shots. They don't allow
Yeah,
them.
because-
Do they?
Yes.
because people do not know how to act.
Yeah.
Mike and I saw somebody shit on the floor of a venue.
Yeah. So, what?
You know?
Oh yeah. At a
Who
very
cleaned it
posh-
up?
Not me.
The planner cleaned it up.
Planner.
No.
I would stand there and go, I do not get paid
I
enough
would
money to fucking
literally-
clear up
Yeah.
this.
Never do I bother the bride and groom, but I'd be like, that's my line.
is
You
my
find
line.
it. Get
So
your
for
uncle.
your listeners,
to-
you want to know this story? Do you want to know the
Yes.
fucking story for your listeners?
Always.
So Lauren and I were shooting at a very posh venue. It was a beautiful day, everything like that. We were going into cocktail hour to photograph the details of cocktail hour, the beautiful like spread that everything out, the tables and all that stuff. The bride goes to the restroom with the coordinator, and I'd say a half hour later comes out. They were supposed to come and see their room.
Yeah, we were like, where are they? What are they doing?
What's going on, right? The coordinator comes out and she's like white out as a ghost, and she was just like, okay, so apparently the bride stepped in shit that was
Human
on
shit.
human shit on the floor of the bathroom and dragged it with the train of her dress. So
Ah!
she stepped in. So her Valentinos and her train of her dress had to get scrubbed.
Where did
Beth's not
where
holding
did that
together
come
right
from,
now.
though?
What? This
Where- where-
this
A
was at
human
a
shaft.
luxury.
Where?
It was on
On the
apparently.
floor of the bathroom.
So
Yep.
it was a female.
Imagine being so
It wasn't a
drunk.
man.
Nope.
But this is
Female
also
bathroom.
cocktail hour. This isn't even
And-
late, is it?
And this is cocktail hour, and I want to tell you that when you see, if I showed you this venue, it was the most pristine, beautiful venue you will ever see. Modern marble, all this stuff. Like
I
this
almost
is
feel
not
bad for
like
them because
a-
they were in the right place. They had every intention
Fuck
of getting.
off, Georgie.
got
Grow
there.
up. You're a grown
They would
ass
get
adult
into the
and you can't
toilet.
miss a fucking. You can't shit on a floor and be like, oh, they nearly made it. There.
Well, I wouldn't have
They're
left
not
it
fucking
there.
child, are they?
I wouldn't have left it there. I'll be honest.
You need
For
to
the
get
bride
a poo-
to.
Bet you someone had a poo bag on them, a doggy poo bag. How much would you have to be paid to pick that up?
My issue is I wouldn't be picking up the poo, but you'd have to help the bride. I think I'd have to cut off.
You'd have to clean her shoes. You have to.
She scrubbed it
scrubbed
Oh.
it,
Scrubbed
Shout,
it.
shout wipes
by hand.
I actually
Yeah.
think I would as well. I'd just be like, we're like eye to eye. We are never
I
discussing
hope she got a
this
tip.
ever
really
again.
hope she
I
got a
would.
tip.
We don't do tips here, but I want a fucking tip. If I have taken human shit off your dress,
Yeah.
that's where you tip into the tip scale, isn't it?
If that,
Right.
if
Wow.
yeah,
That's fucking
It-
wild.
crazy. Yeah.
Okay,
so that
so
was,
from this
no
bit,
shots at weddings in a lot of
fine.
places.
yeah.
We've decided
What-
then that we'll do the American bar,
Mm-hmm.
English toilet habits.
Yeah.
We don't shit on the floor. Okay, what about music and entertainment? Like, how important is music and entertainment for American weddings?
Very
Huge.
very,
Is it like
very.
the most important thing?
It is there's 3 things that matter on your wedding day.
Mm-hmm.
It's
So
your
are we
pictures,
thinking the same? Yeah.
because it's the only thing you have left. Your entertainment
And
and
food.
the food.
Okay, see, I reckon ours would be drink is pretty high, and then
we lump
food,
food and drink together
entertainment.
though. Like
Oh, you can't,
Food
you
and
gotta
drink can
pick
go
now.
together.
Yeah, we
But
would
it's
lump
not
food
so
and
much
drink.
about like the quality of the drinks, but the service.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's more
you guys are way better at service. We are quantity, not quality. We are like, just if we pump them with enough of it, they won't notice that the guy put his thumb in the drink. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whereas
Got
you
it.
guys
It's
are like,
really
let's make it
like-
nice.
It's really like, is the bar fully equipped with enough people to handle this volume of people?
Oh
Yeah.
no, we don't do that here.
And if
Oh, it
people are
never
waiting
fucking
in
is.
line for a long time to get a drink, then they get pissed off.
Yeah, quality
Yeah,
of
same
service
here.
matters here. It does.
We need
big
better
time.
service here.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine.
you just need more
Okay.
staff members. It
What's-
usually comes down
yeah.
to staff members.
The food, so the meal that they have,
Yeah.
the main meal per se. What is the traditional American meal?
Yeah, is it
plated-
3 courses?
3 course. If you went starter,
Yeah,
main,
3
dessert,
course.
what would you
Yep.
say is a typical American meal?
It's a salad or a pasta as the starter. Then it goes into a like either like it's usually a chicken, meat, like so a steak, like a fillet, or a fish, and then vegetarian option for whoever's there. And then the dessert is either the couple can go over the top with a dessert where they have like a third party come in, like a gelato cart or something along those lines, or it's just standard a like wedding cake. But
Some
we've
people
had
do like a whole Viennese thing where it's
Yeah.
like cookies, cakes, cupcakes,
Ooh.
ice cream,
yeah,
like a whole spread. There's candy, like all kinds of like.
and there's
Do you do those 3 courses back to back, or are there
No.
dance breaks in between?
dance
there's
breaks.
in between.
Yeah.
Oh, see, we
So-
don't do that
You're
either.
up, you're down, you're
So
up,
we
you're
have
down.
Yeah.
you probably have the speeches, then you'll sit
Yep.
down and then you'll get served probably pate, something like
Yeah,
Or soup.
soup pate. Then you get
Yeah.
like a roast dinner style, and then you
Mm-hmm.
get sticky toffee pudding,
Or a cheesecake.
and then you're all out, like literally straight out of the room, ready for that to turn around for an evening dancing. So you kind of, the meal is almost a bit more maybe intimate than what your guys is, because it is
Yes.
like we're all sitting and concentrating on the food and we're talking and we're having a nice time. We do not like putting things in between courses. We don't even let people do speeches in between courses.
there's places though in America that do it that way. So it's not just, it's mainly our area. So like I photographed a wedding in Minnesota, which is the middle of the country, and they did, the couple walked in, like no really formal thing, sat down, had their appetizer, their main course, their dessert, cut the cake, and then went into 3 hours of party essentially
Yeah,
after.
okay.
So there are places that do that. Like we are very up down.
And even
It's-
here, sometimes they want to do it that way. They want to
Yeah.
do everything right at the beginning. It's quieter. They're just playing like some light music in the background for people to eat their food to and all that stuff. It's really just so
Yeah.
dependent on what the couple wants.
Yeah,
just-
we
you know what it
kind of
is?
build
Yeah.
here. We go from
yeah.
traditional, classy, just down into absolute chaos.
Like chaos. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
You know what it is here is like the entertainment kind of the entertainment and the catering kind of set the tone because they have to plate, they have to put things out, and stuff like that. So if catering is plating, they're doing all that stuff. Like it's a full kitchen staff and all that doing that. And then entertainment works it because they don't want to have like lulls on
Yeah.
the dance floor of like the party slowing down. So like they, in the aspect of like the DJ kind of pumps it, they have a small dance set and then they sit people down for like the speeches and toasts. And then after dinner, or like before dinner, I should say, there's like a 40-minute dance set where it's like kind of fun music, but it's not like rowdy, raucous music.
Okay, it's
And
not
then-
slut dropping.
Yeah,
No,
and then
that's for
like
later.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then like I'd say the last hour to an hour and a half is pure like
Insanity.
90s hip hop like fucking.
What time
going
do you finish a
crazy.
wedding? When does the couple like
It varies.
stops?
Usually
Some
1
in-
hour,
Yeah.
like an hour before the very end of the reception. Is
I think
usually
they're
when we
asking
need
the
to
aspect
finish.
of the couple though.
Oh.
So it's like 11 or 12, like midnight is standard this time of year. Is they're going
Yeah.
to midnight. Yeah, and then there's an after party, but we don't attend those. Those are like
No.
till 1 in the morning, 2 in the.
Are
2
they
in the
like
morning
frat
sometimes.
parties?
It's like
They're really nothing.
they're really nothing.
I'd
It's
really like
pizza
to go
and
to one
fucking.
of them. They sound cool. Don't
I
they?
would love to go to an American wedding in America, though. That's what I think for you suppliers. This is the other thing. We don't call them vendors here, so I should have actually
Yeah,
told everyone what a
suppliers.
vendor is. But the suppliers here would have
Be the supplier
existential
table.
crisis.
supplier table.
Yeah, the supplier table doesn't have the same ring to it, but we wouldn't like when you guys are like we're there till late because obviously you got all the dancing. Our photographers, and you're going to be well jealous. They finish at like an hour after the first dance, so the first dance could be at 7:00, and you could be finished by 8 and home by 9. Like.
They don't want photos of like party photos.
There's
or
only
anything
so
like that,
many
dancing.
party photos you can
Yeah,
get,
like
right?
within that
Yeah.
hour
You.
because it doesn't
Yeah.
because
keep
it
trying
doesn't
to tell people
change
this.
tone. Like that
Yeah.
hour. In fact, the busiest the dance floor will be is that hour after the first dance because everyone's
Yeah.
there.
Partying,
Once
yeah.
they've got that bit, there's no point them.
Unless we're doing like fireworks or something later on in the
Yeah.
evening or something cool.
Yeah, you have exits like a formal exit. Like, do they do those? Like the
No, we don't.
exits,
We
like-
don't do formal exits.
Irish goodbyes.
That's fantastic. Good, keep that going.
I love an Irish goodbye.
Always.
Irish goodbyes are great. Oh
100%.
God, we love those. Love those.
Best.
They're so it's so different. It's so interesting how different these weddings. And I think suppliers and vendors would really.
But
it would
I-
be quite a shock to the system
But I
doing the
also
others.
think brides and grooms need to see that. So when they're seeing these things on TikTok in America, it's working because they've got fucking so many gaps. Like they've got longer
Yeah.
receptions and stuff. It's actually not possible half the time with us.
There are so many
That is
things that I
such a
see
good
videos of American couples, or people will say to me like, "Oh, well, we want to do this." I'm like, "Yeah, but that's an American wedding. It's totally different." Like even the thing about speeches and people just standing up and doing speeches, that feels quite American. Of like so many speeches, and I'm like, "You don't have time. We don't. That's not how we do it here. If you want to change the whole layout of the wedding, then it can work." But the amount of people that want to put speeches in between all the courses of the food and they want open mic and stuff like that, we're like, we just
Our
don't do
chefs
that.
would kill us.
Oh, literally, they would
open
walk out.
mic.
Oh God, that would be terrible.
That's a mortal sin.
yeah.
It's
You don't do
disgusting.
that.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, it's
all of
horrible.
it.
It's a travesty. Don't ever. Gross.
Who do you think does hen do, bachelorette, stag do, bachelor parties better?
I love
think
how
you
it's
guys
called.
do.
Yeah, I love how it's called a Hindu.
I think y'all do
party.
it better.
No,
don't
you guys
know.
do it
You guys are a
better.
bit
You guys
filthy.
smash it.
I see. Like, okay, so from a male perspective, okay, I had the most simple bachelor party you could ever have. I went fishing and camping with my boys.
Yeah, but most
Like-
That is so cool to us, though. No, but that to us is
Ours
like,
is go to the local pub or go to Europe.
or you go to a
Do you
place
think-
called,
do-
yeah, like
Are they over the top
Benidorm.
over there? Like, are the Hindus over the
So-
top? Like,
to describe them. So the girls will have a group chat of 20 people. They're spending $2,000. They go into a beach club in
Cannes,
Marbella,
we're going- yeah.
and they've got
Greece.
outfits planned for each day, and their bride is looking gorgeous. Rah, 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 rah. The boys are spending £200 going to the dirtiest nightclub they can, putting in a fiver to get the groom a stripper, getting smashed, doing dirty pints, which is, do you have dirty pints where they just pour everything
Yeah.
into one pint,
Yep.
and calling it a day? That's
I don't think they're really that much different.
they're not
girls.
that different. Yeah, the ours, like the bachelorette parties I've seen are like the girls are going somewhere tropical. They're flying. They're spending
Yeah.
a fuck ton of money.
Yeah.
which I think is stupid as fuck. But hey, go live your life because then you're gonna go fucking spend it on a honeymoon too.
Yeah.
But like go out party and all that shit, and they spend 5 days at a destination. There's a lot of destination places here, like
Like some
Na-
popular spots though are like Nashville. There's a
Nashville,
lot of-
Tennessee is
I
Okay.
big.
really want to go to
Vegas.
Nashville.
yeah.
Like the boys, a lot of the if the boys have money and they're finance bros and
They're
they're
going to
like
Vegas.
they're going to
Vegas,
Vegas,
yeah.
Vegas.
like
Whereas for
Um,
our boys to go to Vegas is that's a lot.
It's extra. But some people do it. But I feel like you've got cooler places closer. Like we have
Yeah.
to go to Europe.
Yeah.
Our hen and stag do's are Europe.
I wanted to play golf on my bachelor party and none of my friends play. I wanted a golf trip. That's what I wanted to do.
Sounds like your friends are a lot cooler than you.
They are a lot cooler than me. I'm fucking. We went camping and fishing, and like we literally didn't shower for 3 days. It was great. It was a man trip.
Lovely.
It was so.
Lads.
I mean,
Yeah.
easy.
I feel like we're
Smelly.
both doing these parties well then. This one I need you to speak not about yourselves, about the country. Who's doing photography and content better?
Ooh.
Americans.
Excuse me,
So-
why?
Are you lumping European photographers with UK photographers, or are you lumping just UK?
Just UK.
Just UK Americans, 100%. We have
Why?
Sure.
we have more
Sheer
diversity,
numbers.
sheer numbers, more diversity in our climate.
What do you
in
mean by
our
numbers?
Location.
Tell me numbers.
More
There's
people.
just more of us.
More like there's just more.
Oh, right, okay. Because
Yeah.
our
Okay.
photographers do more weddings than I would argue that you guys do in
Yeah, how
terms
many
of
weddings
volume.
you-
Like,
Yeah,
so
how many?
I'm a terrible example, but like I do probably 70, 80 weddings a year. Like,
That's
it's
a lot for us.
The
Yeah,
normal
that's-
photographer in the UK probably does 40 weddings a year.
Okay.
No, that's about average.
Yeah, I
Is
mean,
it?
for us, I do 30. She does 20.
I do
So-
20, but the average, I would say the average wedding photographer will do between 40 to 70 a year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
depending on their budget and stuff like that.
So,
But I just
Yeah,
think
why?
American photographers have a better landscape to work with. We have mountains,
so it's
we
the
have beaches,
settings,
we have
not the
the
skills.
settings. The settings,
Okay.
like
I'll let you
I'll be
off.
honest
No
with
one.
you, like that.
No photographer is like any photographer, if they have a good backdrop, is going to look great.
Yeah.
I'm not going to bullshit you.
I went to Ireland and I had a fucking field day. That was a playground. That was a
Yeah.
you can't
photographing.
take a bad picture in some of these places.
Yeah,
you just
like
can't.
it's sometimes the landscape makes the photographer better. So we have more to offer in terms of a diverse landscape. It's like so it's
Yeah.
just there is I don't want to say there's more talent here. There's just more of us.
Okay,
That
there's
like
just, yeah.
you know,
There's
I heard
more-
it. I
there's
heard
more
him say there's more
photographers.
Do you know any
Mm.
UK photographers?
yeah. There's a few. There's a few. Like I can't name them by name, but if I looked at their profile, I'd be like, oh yeah, they're fucking
There's-
talented.
Two,
Oh, I was waiting for a
Two
name drop.
A lot of Irish. You know who's really talented
there's
though?
a lot of Irish photographers
The Irish,
that I really like.
we have a lot of Irish photography followers, and they are incredible, incredible.
We get quite a lot of
photographers.
photographers listen to the podcast. So if they were listening, who would you say are like the American, apart from you guys, obviously, who are like your 3 best American photographers? Like, who are you guys looking
Oh
to?
God.
Jose Villa is number 1. He
Okay.
is he's the king of wedding photography. He did. Who did he do? He just did. What the fuck was there? Well, he does all the celebrity
I feel like
weddings.
he's just the most famous.
Yeah, but
Okay.
he
He's
did.
definitely very well respected.
Yeah,
Okay.
He did
Over
every celebrity you could think of in the last like 5 years. He did their wedding pretty
Yeah,
much.
fine.
So you gotta put him up there though.
Personal favorite,
Yeah, we have personal favorites.
Henry.
Henry's
I don't-
Diary.
I want to say I think his last name
Henry
is
Tu-
Chu.
Yeah.
But his handle is Henry's Diary. He is just the most amazing, talented storyteller I have ever seen.
Amazing. Just
His
beautiful. work.
photography is just, I'm not good.
Yeah. Yeah. We see
I will quit. It's just,
yeah.
yeah.
We
Like
see
anytime I think I'm having a good day, I'm like, yeah, I'm really nailing this shit. Like I look at his page and I'm like, I quit. I'm done.
you got to give some ladies a shout out too.
Yeah, I was gonna
Susan
say, what's the
Stripling.
top?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Susan Stripling I think is number 1. Like is up there. She has been in the game for a long time. She's a fucking icon. We love her too. Like where she's a friend of the show kind of thing. So but like
Well,
we
she better be listening to
absolutely-
this episode then.
I know.
Over on this
we
channel.
love Susan. We love Susan. She's
Susan.
going to be on our show soon. So
I
we're,
fangirled
Okay.
when I met Susan.
yeah, she's an icon.
Okay.
Like
It's nice to hear other, like, because we kind of get stuck in, I don't know how much you should be looking at different countries' weddings and things, because we just said, like, it's so different. But it is interesting to be able to look at other suppliers and be like, what are they doing? Like, how are they navigating it all? Because the industry as a worldwide whole is kind of going crazy at the moment because of all of the stuff that's been happening. So it's quite nice to have some names of people to go and look
Wait,
at.
what about our buddy Andrew?
Oh
He's
yeah.
UK based.
Yeah.
Oh,
Andrew-
yeah.
Incredibly talented.
The
Yeah, do you
the
know
guy,
Andrew?
he's so funny.
Andrew
I think
Kerr?
he's going to come on to our podcast. Actually, I messaged him the other
He's
day.
incredible.
The hilarious
Yeah.
one, like long hair, beard. He did the one where he does
my
a lot
God,
of
how we not
sketchy
think of him?
videos,
I
doesn't he?
can't
Like
believe we
funny.
didn't say that.
Andrew Keir.
Andrew Keir.
Yeah, he is.
We'll try and edit
awesome.
this so that you said him first. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, just keep it as is. We don't care.
We kind of
But-
because Andrew is like hysterical.
And he's so talented.
so
Yeah.
talented.
His
Like,
photos are beautiful.
I think the UK market needs to book him a lot more.
Okay.
Like he is absolutely a fucking rock star.
But not even
And
that.
he's hysterical too.
He has
so.
like this incredible like sense of humor in all of his reels, his TikToks and everything.
Yeah.
But
He's funny.
his personality is so sweet.
He's
I was going to
delightful.
say he gives off sweet because I think people forget that you've said it before. Photographers, you are together all day. I would book somebody over their personality over their pictures any day.
Absolutely.
Because you are going to
Yes.
set the tone of my whole wedding. So no pressure.
Personality matters
He's
so
kind,
much.
he's empathetic, he's compassionate, he's just very, very sweet, nice, and funny man.
We'll
Yeah.
get him on. We need to speak to
He's
him.
also he's gonna hear this and he's gonna make another fucking reel.
Wait, who's the guy
He
that
probably
took the
will.
piss out of you for your flat lays?
Oh,
That's
Josh.
Josh.
Huggett. He's from Australia.
He's
Australia.
Australian.
Yeah.
That was
Yeah.
my favorite.
Do you
I
like
literally
flat
was
lays?
laughing.
Do you ladies like flat lays?
I
You
like a
Don't
flat
start
lay only since getting married, and I realised that actually I would like to see all the stuff that I had because
It's
there's
so
no.
fucking pointless.
Yeah, you're not married, so you need to be able to see.
think
Like,
that-
When I get married, it's not happening.
it will happen.
You know what though? Like people. Like I like doing them, but I fucking hate. I actually, if they went away, I said this. If they went away, I'd be fucking thrilled. It's one less thing I have to do. I carry a kid
Yeah.
in. I do all this fucking styling.
I'm
It takes
neutral on them.
time.
I don't care about them.
I
Yeah.
know they're not going to get printed, but I do
I'll
like
do
to be
it.
able to show people, like, oh yeah, this was. I put this in my
Yeah.
hair, and this was my thing, and like I like it. I like it.
Yeah, it-
Brian is also
yeah.
waving at us, being like, "Guys, you've
Yeah.
told us you have a
We're
time
getting
limit,"
close.
and I was going to say, what's childcare pickup like in America? Because it's pretty
like
strict over here.
10
If you
yeah.
if you leave
Yeah.
them, they're just like left out in the street.
Yeah, pretty much.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah,
They're
fine.
like, fend for yourself. We don't care about you now that you're born.
Good
Welcome
luck.
to
Move
America.
to England. Yeah. I think the final thing we should kind of end on then is if you could get British couples to take anything from American couples, like very wedding specifically, as in whether it's a trend, whether it's a style, whether it's a timing, what do you think we should all start doing at our weddings?
You got something?
Or guess what's your favorite thing at a wedding? When you're shooting a wedding, what are you like, this is fucking cool? Because I feel like you guys are cooler than us.
You are.
Americans are cooler.
What is your favorite thing about a wedding, Mike?
We
'Cause
made
I just
them
love a good
speechless. I know.
party.
I
I
love it.
love a good party.
But how
Yeah,
do you
I-
secure a good party? How
Yeah.
do you know it's going to be a
you
good party?
can't.
You
It's-
can't.
You
I think
can't know. You just know, like, if they book a certain entertainment company, like, here you know it's gonna
like
be
they're
good
gonna
or
be
bad.
good. Yeah.
But you never know what the crowd is gonna be like.
Yeah.
So it's
It depends on your friends group too. Like I
Yeah.
think a lot of people don't take that into account. Like if you're getting a DJ that's like a club head DJ that like plays dirty EDM and shit, but your great
Everyone's
grandmother's
50
there,
plus.
like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
why are you bucking that? Like
you have
know,
to mix it up. So like our DJs here, they're playing a variety of music to kind of cater to every age group.
yeah.
And they do it in order.
I feel like you guys have. I'm going to say something mean. I feel like you guys have got it easier as well because you've got so many people at these. Some of our weddings, it's like 50 people all day, all night.
Yeah.
So if they don't want to dance, like you can't. Whereas if you've got 200 people
it's
there,
hard.
we're pretty sure that 50 of them are going to dance. But
We're getting that though. We're seeing the shift though, where they're smaller but more entertaining. So like,
Okay.
it's happening here too. It's just it's a money thing more than anything else. I think it's a finance thing. But
I
like,
think, and that's what
people
we're
are
doing
just
here
like,
as
they don't
well.
wanna-
Smaller.
Yeah, smaller is great. I think now like the one piece I would say is like trust your gut. Do what you want to do. Don't fucking listen to your suppliers
Yes.
more than your family members. I think at the end of
Oh.
the day,
That's a good one.
Yeah.
your suppliers know much more about like how a day could run,
Yeah.
the best parts of the day, things like that. So if you need a tip or you have a question, instead of going to a family member that got married 2 years ago,
Yeah.
ask your suppliers that you're paying money to do that.
this for a living.
I think
Yeah.
suppliers are more genuine than your friends and family will be because we don't really have an ulterior motive. We just, the better the wedding for you, the better it is for us, I guess. So we can only
Yeah.
tell you what will make a good wedding. That's a very good
100%.
tip. Yeah. We're going to
Yeah.
absolutely use that on. That'll be on our t-shirts.
There you
Trust
go.
your
Trust your
suppliers.
suppliers.
The Americans say, trust your suppliers.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get it
And
on a
for
hat
for
as
the,
well.
for the U.S. listeners, trust your vendors. There you go. So
There you
There
go.
we go.
We'll put it in like little translate things. You can, you know, the sequence where you can swipe it across.
Yes.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
We'll do suppliers, vendors.
That'd be a good shirt. Like, trust your planner, coordinator,
Yes.
photographer, blah, 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 blah. Make a whole shirt. So that'd be cool.
Stop telling everybody the merch ideas, you
It's
guys.
good
Oh, you shut up.
We'll give them that
Whoever
one.
does
We'll
it
give them
first.
Michael, Lauren, you've been amazing.
This has been so good. Thank you. So I really feel like this is going to have to be like a annual catch up, because I feel like
100%.
we've made a team now that just can't be broken. I think people are going to be sad if we just don't do this all the time. So
And you guys keep wanting
We
more
should go on
from
tour
us.
together.
Yeah,
oh my god, you
that'd
have
be
to come.
fun.
If we do a tour, you guys have got to come over.
You have to.
We'll do a special
Let us
guest
show
appearance.
you. Yeah, let us show you what a
British
British
tour is like, and you'll be like, these girls are feral.
You'll be absolutely smashed by 7 p.m. being like, I don't understand how they go to the end.
and
That's
if
great.
our listeners are always asking for more, but these guys release their episodes on a Tuesday. So
Yes.
if you want a double
Yes.
dose of weddings,
You can back to back them.
you can back to back us and them.
I know.
we can-
Wow.
Caterpillar
Sexy.
it.
Guys, sexy caterpillar. Yeah, there's
Human centipede.
Don't say that. Can you two did an amazing thing at the end of your episode of tell everyone where they can find you guys.
Sure. Lauren, go ahead.
You can find me at LaurenO'BrienPhoto.com and Lauren O'Brien Photo and the Feral Photog on Instagram and TikTok. Mike, where can they find you?
At Michael Casara Photo on Instagram, TikTok, as well as my website. And you could find the vendor table on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, all the major platforms, as well as at the vendor table pod on all social media.
Beth, and what about you?
You can find me on all the platforms you're already following me on, because you all love me, and that's that. Thank you, Georgie.
You can find me at Georgina Rose Events on Instagram and TikTok, but not find much on YouTube because I'm still trying to tackle that and it's not happening very well. And you can find the Unfiltered Bride because you're already here.
And
we're
if everyone
stealing that.
could leave us a really good freaking review on Apple Music
Yes.
and Spotify. Leave some good
You
comments.
need to do a review here. You need to go over to the vendor table, do a review there. Let's share the love. We are community, not competition. We all love each other. Little hearts across the pond. But genuinely, guys, thank you so much. This has been amazing. And we will see you all next episode. Goodbye. Bye.